Similar shirt pattern, blue suit, brown shoes today.
I wore the same jacket yesterday, actually, to be
Did you really?
Full disclosure.
It's a good jacket. It looks good on you.
Summery, right? You know,
summery,
you got to open the collar a little bit.
Yeah, too hot for a tie.
Hot yesterday. Okay, so here's a look at some of the numbers from yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday was the warmest, or the second warmest day of the summer so far at PDX. We hit 96. Check out some of the other numbers. Hillsboro, Aurora hit 97. McMinnville and Salem 98. Eugene and Redmond 100. And the hot spot in the state, the Dows yesterday topped out at 105. It's going to be hot in the East Gorge and across central and eastern Oregon today. It's going to be pretty warm west side, but we get a little break west of the Cascades today from the high heat. That said, the sun is up. It is out there. It is bright right now. 63 last check at PDX. 54 at Hillsboro, though a little cooler on the west side. 56 right now in McMinnville. Salem waking up to 58. And the big perspective across the state, the Oregon coast generally in the low to mid 50s, actually a little warmer this morning than you were yesterday at this time. Sun River right now checking in with 46. Really pretty shot from our Stoller Vineyard camera in Dayton. There you can see the silhouette of Mount Hood and a little haze in the air, right? Still kind of indicative of that very warm air, right? There's a live look over downtown Portland as we look up towards Forest Park, and there's Big Pink off to the right. Always love seeing the glow there of Big Pink. All right, matching the pink in the glow of Big Pink is the pink on the heat alert map. Check out the real estate across the U.S. that is covered with either excessive heat warnings, which is the bright magenta shade, or heat advisories, which is the peach shade here. You can see Florida, parts of the Gulf Coast, and then a good chunk of, well, almost the entire state of Arizona, Utah, Nevada, California. So we're on the northern periphery of some very, very hot weather, right? As Tim mentioned just a couple of minutes ago, Phoenix has had their 15th consecutive day at 110 or hotter. That said, we get a break in northwestern Oregon today, but a heat advisory is still in effect for the East Gorge, parts of the Columbia Basin, and for central and eastern Oregon for one more day. So we're still going to be hot in that part of the state, but relief is slowly starting to trickle in and ooze in here through northwest Oregon. The other thing that is absolutely worth noting is that a red flag warning for high fire danger exists through the Columbia River Gorge and out through the Columbia Basin, as not only do we have the really dry conditions and the hot conditions, but the wind is likely to pick up again today. And that means that anything that could throw a spark could quickly start a fire, and then with the wind, we could get rapid fire spread. So that's one of the reasons why that red flag warning is in effect. And you can see here later this afternoon, northwest winds start picking up around 20 to 25 here in Portland. They get even gustier as you get out towards the gorge. Hood River, Lyle, the Dalles. Look at that little bullseye there, magenta. That's indicative of west wind gusts as the cooler air tries to rush in, upwards of 40 to 50 miles per hour. So obviously, it wouldn't take much to get some real serious situations going with any fire starts, any new fire starts with wind conditions like that. And that wind will persist into the day tomorrow as well. All right, here's Futurecast late this afternoon. Tillamook in the 70s, the Willamette Valley. A lot of us maybe right at or just shy of 90. Futurecast like Eugene hitting 93, but only 89 here in Portland. So we're getting a little break in the heat. Meanwhile, the East Gorge and out into the Columbia Basin, still one more day of pretty high heat for you. 95 for the Dalles. Arlington gets up to about 98. 7-day forecast showing again near 90 today. We may or may not get there. We will be much cooler tomorrow with clouds rolling in, maybe some drizzle. And I think Monday's going to feel like a real nice shot of relief coming in after the hot weekend, right? And then we're right back to our regularly scheduled summer. I have us back up to about 91 on Wednesday. So a warm and dry work week ahead. Little dip, though,
Just
tomorrow.
a dip, yeah.
It'll feel good.
It will feel very good. All right. Thanks, Chris.